morning, Comets. I'm Jakery.
And I'm Ava.
We hope you had a good week.
Here's a final reminder of your Spirit Weekdays.
Monday is PJ Day.
Tuesday is Upperclassmen Red, Underclassmen Green.
Wednesday is Vacation Day, hot or cold.
And finally, Thursday is Ugly Sweater Day.
Also, there are still student section shirts available, so go to the annex next Wednesday and Thursday during both lunches.
Wear these shirts during the basketball games. Also, make sure you're being respectful at these games.
Here we have student section leaders Dee Dee and Marissa to talk about student section etiquette.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee.
I'm Marissa, and we're the student section leaders this year.
Here are some things to keep in mind during the basketball games this year. Rule number 1, if you're not a senior, you can't sit in front of the line on the bleachers.
Rule number 2, keep the cheers appropriate and don't talk about people's bodies in a negative way.
I bet my mom's taller than you!
Okay, hey, stop.
That's not cool. Come on. No. Rule number 3, make sure to always support the prom team at halftime.
Yeah! Go! Rule number 4, make sure you always participate in the school's themes or wear the student section t-shirt. If you guys can follow all these rules,
we might be able to move the student section to these bleachers.
Thank you guys. Please make sure you're being respectful at all sporting events.
Speaking of sporting events, here's Brendan with our sports update.
Happy holidays, Comets. Welcome to sports. I'm your host, Brendan. Girls basketball traveled to Northwest High School on Tuesday, coming up short 64-54. Boys basketball played versus Holt last night, and boys swam at Eaton Rapids and won 115-78. Girls cheer has a competition tonight at 6, and outside of school sports, Michigan has their college football playoff game against TCU on New Year's Eve. The Detroit Lions beat the Vikings 34-23 to improve to 5-7, and they will now face the Jets on Sunday. Michigan basketball plays tomorrow at 4, and now let's hand it over to Bella and Brendan Marsh and hear some questions.
Hey Comets, welcome to Hoop to Hoop. This week we have varsity swimmer Brendan Marsh. Are you ready for some questions?
So ready.
When did you start swimming?
I started swimming when I was like 4 or 5 years old.
You just recently added dive, didn't you?
I did. I started diving in like 6th grade, so middle school.
What made you want to start diving?
It looked fun and I knew I'd be okay at it because I grew up on trampolines.
What's your favorite event in swimming?
My favorite event is the 500 freestyle.
And then lastly, do you prefer swimming or diving?
Swimming all the way. I'm okay at diving, but more competitive in swimming.
All right, you ready to shoot a free throw?
Yeah.
You know what? I honestly thought that you were gonna miss it.
Me too.
Yeah, well, who do you want to see next week on Hoop to Hoop?
Elena Yaney.
All right, Elena, you're up.
Thank you guys.
Man, I love Elf. Where'd you get that shirt?
Your mom's closet.
Weird. Anyways, I love that movie.
Me too, but our comments are probably less basic than me and you, so let's find out what they like.
What is your favorite holiday movie?
Die Hard.
Home Alone.
Elf. The Grinch, but the new one.
The old white Christmas movie.
The Night Before Christmas.
A Miser Brothers Christmas.
Elf. Home Alone.
Elf. Christmas Vacation. Probably Charlie Brown Christmas. It's a classic,
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I would have to say maybe like The Christmas Story.
Probably The Grinch.
Okay, they definitely had a more diverse list than us.
Just an update that the sophomore class is selling hot cocoa at the annex for $2 during both lunches Monday, so make sure to get some.
Speaking of hot cocoa, I love the hot cocoa from the student store.
I wonder what's happening in the student store world.
Let's find out.
Thank you guys.
Do you want to know what the smoking pig would go really well with? A good documentary.
What about the new Harry and Meghan documentary?
What's that?
I'm too tired to tell you. Let's have Addie tell you.
Hey Comets, it's Addie. Last Thursday, Netflix released the new Harry and Meghan documentary. And today, the new and long-awaited Avatar 2 was released. Tonight through Sunday, there will be a light show in Potter Park Zoo. The admission is $9 for adults and $5 for kids. And lastly, Pretty Woman the Musical will be shown in the Wharton Center through December 18th. That's all, Comets. Bye!
Thank you.
Rounding off this week, we have our Students of the Month.
Congratulations to Colin Flynn, Alfred Zing, Bree Wood, Cody Simon, Andrew Knesny, Gabby Benjamin, Xander, Cooper Parks, and Julie Nelson.
Also, for our senior class, we have selected our senior customs that you have voted on.
Our sentimental song is Nights.
Our party song is Time of Our Lives.
Our class flower is a sunflower.
Our class colors are green and blue.
And finally, our class motto is Live Like There's No Tomorrow.
That's all we have this week.
Make sure to follow @GeoCommentTV on Instagram and TikTok.
Thank you for watching.
See ya.